Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment of our show brought to you by the law offices of Ogle, Elrod, and Burrill. Criminal defense, bankruptcy cases, family law, workers' comp cases, anything that you can think of in terms of a legal need, they can help you with. You know about the personal injury law that they handle. You've seen their spots, you know their taglines. But the reality is they can help you in a number of different areas, and it's absolutely true when they say they come to you. They can set it up to meet with you at your home, meet you in a restaurant somewhere, meet you in a park, although it's kind of cold this time of year. They'll meet you wherever. The law office is Ogle, Elrod, and Burrill. All right, fellas, Tennessee is playing for third place in the Orlando Classic at 4 o'clock today against Marquette. That would be a good finish for this team to finish third in that tournament. But how much, with the Donnie Tyndall cloud overhead, how much will they be willing to really invest their heart and time into this team? You know, you saw a bad attendance for the home opener, worst attendance since the Buzz Peterson era. And how much we in the media are going to focus on breaking down this team week in, week out, as opposed to having to cover this Tyndall thing. Does this Tyndall thing cast a pall over everything else is what I'm getting at?
Oh, of course. I mean, it has to. And it would help if you had a team with more talent, or a true point guard, or could rebound or not foul so much. But I think that's what you. But
you are going to break it down, all right?
But I mean, that's what you keep coming back to. Is it's going to be tough to really get behind a team that has so many deficiencies. And there's going to be, I think, something come out every so often about the Donnie Tyndall thing. We've been down this road before. I mean, I think it's going to overshadow just about everything this team can do.
It's a wait-and-see attitude. And I think that's harmful to this team. They want to wait and see what's going to happen to Tyndall. They want to wait and see if this team can win many basketball games. And I think they've kind of backed away to say, okay, show me if you're going to be any good, or I'm not going to get to invest it. A lot of fans had trouble getting invested with last year's Tennessee team, which ended up going to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, I think this thing makes it even more of a problem. About 30 seconds here, Bob, and I can't blame the fans, to be honest with you, with this.
No, and here's another problem you have too. If you had players coming back that you had invested in years past, then that would make it easier to buy in now. But really, all the players that you had invested in are gone, so you are totally starting from scratch.
Who are those guys?
Yeah, with the exception of Josh Richardson, who's really your best player that no one really bought into him until his tournament run last year. All right, want to remind you later this evening, watch 6 Sports Sunday with Michael Spencer. Our own Sterling Hinton, Will Overstreet, Josh Ward will be on there. Today on SportsSource.tv, we will have our overtime segment where we will be breaking down for you the bowl situation in greater detail. Also want to remind you that next week we will be doing a fall preview show for the bowls in terms of the announcement will be made next Sunday afternoon for the playoffs. Everything trickles down from there. We'll know a lot more after next Saturday about where Tennessee might fall. It is going to be a detailed, it's like our basketball preview. So we certainly want you to join us next Sunday right back here on the Sports Source as we start the holiday season. We hope you have a good one. We hope you'll see you this afternoon on SportsSource.tv and next week here on Channel 6.
The views expressed in this forum do not necessarily reflect those of WATE 6 or of 6 Sports. This has been a paid program.